at will. Enemy in perimeter. Range 200. They're everywhere.
Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Command & Conquer Generals. So last week we finished mostly eradicating the GLA in Asia, but now we'll pick up with the story of one of the cells we missed. So now we start the GLA campaign, which is one of my favorite campaigns actually.
My general, accept the counsel of your compatriot Kenwar Khan. We have lost many soldiers in our struggle with the Eastern Dragon, but as a result our enemy has spread its defenses too thin. They have left important economic and civilian targets unguarded. This should be our next objective in our war against the global oppressors. Let us rise again, my brother. You can lead us to our final victory.
The time has come. Our cause is just, and our soldiers stand ready. We shall fall upon our foes like lightning from a cloudless sky. Cover! Look out! They shall flee before our righteous anger, and their armies will come to ruin.
I like how you can actually see the driver of the bomb trucks. Now there you can see one of the special features of the GLA, in that they certain vehicles can be upgraded. We're going to save these bomb trucks for later. So destroying enemy vehicles leaves scrap, which you can pick up, which either gives you a small amount of money, or it can give you, in the case of the technical and the marauder tank, if I recall correctly, it can give you...
That's what keeps the Chinese. I killed 3. Vengeance is sweet. I killed 4.
Terror Squad, move to our mountain hideout and prepare for counter-attack. The Chinese are scouring the hills for our hidden base.
General, the Chinese are dug in around that hydroelectric dam. Destroying the dam will free the villagers from Chinese tyranny. The Chinese have laid claim to this peaceful village and are spreading their vile propaganda among these simple fishermen. We have rumors of a secret arms dealer operating in this area. If we can find him, we can buy weapons for our cause. General, our goal is clear. Destroy the dam. Make the Chinese pay for their arrogance.
I will obey.
Alright, fair enough.
Yes. Okay, here I go.
Thank you, game, for moving everything here. So we can also upgrade these bomb trucks with a high explosive bomb, which increases their explosive output, and a bio bomb, which adds a biological component. Now we're going to start by making tunnel networks here.
I will work. Cannot we live in peace?
So that way we have some
I can't build there.
base defenses.
We will not be oppressed. I will work.
Get some rocket troops going.
I will obey. Do not hurt me. Ready for war.
There we go.
This is hard work.
Now, as I was saying, I believe in the original vanilla generals, only the marauder tank and the technicals can benefit from these vehicle upgrades, up to a maximum of 3 upgrades.
Scorpion tank.
Now the in 0 hour, that gets upgraded to, I believe, the Scorpion tank, and rocket buggies can also upgrade as well. I'm not 100%
You have reached a
that,
higher
though.
rank.
It's been a long time since I played the the generals or the GLA campaign in 0 hour. Alright, you can hear that.
Our courage will be seen by all. The enemy. The tunnels will protect us.
And you can see our soldier is basically as expensive as a Chinese soldier in that, but we just build one at a time. So it's 150 for one instead of 300 for two. Our rocket soldier is 300, which is the same as the Chinese one. And honestly, I think their effectiveness is generally on par, without upgrades, that is. Obviously, you know, the nationalism, and here we can see they have AP bullets and camouflage.
Weapons for sale. Perhaps some home-built rockets for your tanks?
And you can't actually see the rocket launcher on that buggy, suspiciously enough. We'll take the Scorpion rocket upgrade though.
Light tank like the GLA. Fast as I can. I will do this.
A warrior has fallen.
But so the Scorpion tank in general is a pretty weak tank that doesn't even stand up to the Battlemaster tank. But the Scorpion, the rocket attack that you can add to the Scorpion does give them, does match them up somewhat. And they can benefit from the AP rockets upgrade for that as well as junkyard repairs and toxin shells, which makes them better against infantry than regular tanks. But they're still lacking against most modern main battle tanks, which, you know, is fair to the GLA since they're more of a hidden fade type faction here.
Yes. I will do the best I can.
So we'll let them deal with them, and we have some technicals here, so we can start making assault squads. These are the troop carriers for the GLA, and they do they're pretty good at what they do. They're weak, but they're decent against infantry because of their basic machine gun attack. They can carry 5 infantry themselves.
That was a lot of
Higher
work.
order shall reign. Yes, I go.
Alright.
Be on watch for the enemy.
So you can build up quite the attack force with them. But since we saved some of these bomb trucks, we can have some fun with these guys. So let's send out one first. We're gonna use this guy to scout, actually, which is not something you actually want to do with these because these are very expensive to build. They're like 1,000 or 1,500 per truck, I think. Pretty expensive considering it's a disposable unit, and then it's, you know, 500 I think for each upgrade, which can make a fully upgraded bomb truck cost, you know, like 2,000, 2,500. Which, I mean, they do a lot of damage, but it's a disposable unit.
Nothing stops the mail. Shipment on the way. Ready for war.
But yeah, you can just see they have a 2D image of a guy painted on there.
Ready for war.
And it's the same guy on both sides. Oh, hello. I see you have a base here. Oh god, this game would never get made today as it stands. Alright, now we can just send in our guys to pick up the loot now, since the UN apparently left a bunch of their supplies there. For relief efforts, no doubt.
Our way is through. The way is clear.
I cannot...
Nothing.
Okay, you just get the one guy, because the game won't physically let me put him that close, so he had to have been spawned there. So this radar truck, this is what the GLA used for their mini-map. You gotta build this in order to get your mini-map, and they can unlock the radar scan, which is of the U.S. satellite scan. So it gives you a very small line of sight, but you can it regenerates faster. I think the regen time is like 30 seconds, and it's like about half the size of the U.S. sat scan. Whereas I think the sat scan regens in a minute, and then has twice the size. But the advantage of this is you can build these radar bands relatively cheaply, where I think the US, I don't know if it's one SAT scan per command center, or if they just get one period as like some sort of commander ability or something. But yeah, you can, the nice thing about these is, whereas the US and Chinese radars are tied to their command centers and generally make for some very appealing targets, you can disperse these radar bands out. And they are useful in their own way as like a scout or sentry unit, because they have a decent line of sight and they reveal hidden units near them too. Okay, we can take the
Be on watch for the enemy land must be preserved.
okay, so now we have our assault force built up.
Yes, I know. It still run.
So now we can go and steal some money and
It still run.
free the villagers.
Yes, I know. We are going. Find me a crash site. We are going.
Upgrade
We
complete.
fear nothing. It still run. Yes, I know. It still run. We are going.
There, now that we have more money than we'll ever know what to do with, you know, besides building a Guerrillian
Light tank of the GLA.
Scorpion tanks, which we could do, but actually what I want to do is I want to send one of these guys back, because now I can show the ability of the GLA, of the bomb trucks rather.
GLA postal service.
So you can disguise the bomb truck
That's an easy disguise.
as an enemy vehicle. So what this does is this will show up as a friendly, or at least I think it shows up as a friendly on the mini-map, and it shows in your colors if you're the enemy commander. So for example, but if in like say multiplayer, I mean it can be kind of easy to spot these, because it's like, hey, I didn't give that unit orders, and you click it and try to give it orders, and it turns out you can't. Maybe it doesn't show up on the mini-map.
Transporting.
You can also just run over people and no one cares.
Right on schedule. Nothing stops the mail. Right on schedule. Here I come.
Come on.
Right on schedule. Transporting.
Don't mind me, I'm just, you know, one of those stereotypical Asian drivers that can't see over their steering wheel. I guess that's what they're thinking. Although if you have seen videos, of how people drive in China, it's like ridiculous.
Nothing stops the mail.
Come on.
No more supplies to
Transporting.
Are we seriously out of supplies? Oh yeah, that's right, we had little supply piles.
Shipment on the way. Here I come. Shipment on the way. Nothing stops the mail.
But yeah, now they are very useful for scouting once you have them disguised like this. Although they will be revealed by like base defenses and stuff.
Shipment on the way.
Look at all those tanks. It would be a shame if something were to happen to them.
We take what we need.
All right, move up.
We'll break him down. Make him be recycled.
We're under fire!
What? Looks like a good mod.
Get some upgrades. And so the upgrade path for these is, I think, if I remember correctly, they first get a heavy machine gun. Well, a heavier machine gun rather. And then they get a yes, we will save you by running you over. They get a heavier machine gun, then they get a grenade launcher, and then they get a rocket launcher. There, you can see it.
We'll break him down. We are going. We'll take him apart.
And you can see the impressive power of our Scorpion missiles.
Let's do some body work.
The warrior has fallen.
I'll have to replace that technical, but that's okay.
We'll take him apart. What do you want? Let's go get some parts. It still runs.
Alright.
What do you want? Yes, I know. What do you want? I can use one of those.
Actually, I think he's fully upgraded. So those don't stay around forever. So I'm probably going, which is a little unfortunate, but you know, it's fair.
Our courage will be seen.
So the
by
village
all.
gave us a bunch of infantry for
The way is
saving
clear.
them, I guess. So
Our day has come. Bolted down and ready. Nothing.
we may as well use them
The way
for
is
the
clear.
cause.
We will cleanse them from our land. We will cleanse them from our land. Attacking, they will be killed. The way is clear. Take us to glory. Nothing will stop us. Let's get in the fight.
Yeah, so that's gone already, but oh well.
Still run.
The warrior has
No
fallen.
cost is too great. We
No
will
more
not be
supplies
hindered.
for you.
They will be killed. They will be killed. The way is clear.
Actually, what we can do. Did he get that? Oh, wow, he's fast. Okay. So, let's see if we can run him up there real quick.
Let's make a salvage run.
Alright.
It still runs.
Actually, I think I was mistaken. I think they first get an upgrade to a grenade launcher, and then they just get a rocket launcher, so it's a 2 upgrade stage.
Load it.
Don't mind me just running over more villagers that we're supposedly saving. Oh, we lost 2 technicals. Okay. I guess I can make a second one real quick. I think they lose a small fraction of their attack when they upgrade to the
Bolted down and ready.
larger
Our clan is strong.
weapons, but they still maintain a high infantry attack.
Our clan is strong.
But they certainly gain increased vehicle attack, which can be very nice because it gives you a lot of anti-vehicle mobility, which can only be matched by an upgraded and manned Humvee that we'll see later in the U.S. campaign when I make some of my fast Humvee task forces,
Yes, I go.
which are actually very nice and make them pretty decent if somewhat weak all-around units.
We are going.
Alright,
Hang on.
so what we can actually do
Yes, I know.
is, there's this bridge here before we go up that way.
Hang on. We are going.
Lots of units there. But, oh man, if this works, if we can just get... Oh, it's working.
We'll break it down. We take what we need.
Get your upgrade.
Yes, I know.
And they're going to send another...
Scorpion tank.
I want to do
Clan
is
is
send
strong.
a Scorpion here. We can repair him. I want a pair of Scorpions with their Scorpion rockets and some veterancy. They can outmatch the Battle Masters in a one-on-one. Yeah.
No lack of courage. We take what we need.
Okay,
I
so
can
you
use one
grab
of those.
that.
Find me a crash site. We'll take him apart.
They don't even
Still
react.
run. What's in it for me?
Wow. Dude, yeah, just watch as your comrades are slain in front of you. There we go. And it's only the one.
Still run. We'll break him down. Yes, I know. It still runs.
And sometimes the AI can be really stupid. I would just like to say that.
Let's get in the park. Let's go get some parts.
Alright, I think we've toyed around with them enough.
Yes, I know.
Couple more innocent fishermen saved from the Chinese by ramming.
It still runs.
Okay, now we can go through and
Let's break him down. What's in it for me?
A warrior
Take
has
him
fallen.
alright, we lost the technical, not the biggest deal. Because these are pretty cheap, they're only 500. Even the Scorpion is only 600, so the Scorpion isn't even all that expensive. But these are, and in comparison to the Humvee, I think they have a weaker attack and they're more lightly armored, but they are faster. Also, the infantry cannot fire from within the technical like the Humvee can.
Find me a crash site.
So let's see if we can race. Oh no, it's already gone. But that's not the end of
It
the
still
world,
runs.
as we have these guys
Good
left.
idea. Yes, I know. What do you
Oh,
want?
they spawned infantry,
Got it.
which
What's in it
isn't
for me?
it isn't unexpected, but
Let's fight. Wait.
because I mean they do come with the infantry.
You must be careful.
There we go. Now we can quick upgrade this technical.
I'll take what I need. Gonna make a pickup.
And it gives you that noise when it upgrades, so that way you know you've actually got an upgrade, and we can use him to blow up the barracks to get him some experience back. There we go.
Yes, I know.
So we've
What do
effectively
you want?
replaced the technical we lost.
Yes, I know. Float it.
Now we can scroll down here.
Hang on.
Just for shits and giggles.
Yes, I know.
Alright,
It still runs.
so we see,
Find me a crash site. We are going. We fear nothing.
nice little Easter egg for if you manage to,
Float it.
because you're not supposed to come over to this side and do what we did. I did that for shits and giggles, and I guess that's your reward for doing that, is you get 8 veteran technicals.
Ready for war. Find me a crash site.
But now, oh hey, hi.
They can be recycled. Good idea. Find me a crash site. It still runs. Find me a crash site.
So you can't get up to the dam this way. So now we can we'll send everyone back across the bridge.
Let's fight. We will not prepare to fight. Prepare to fight.
Quick, ready yourself.
And we can send some infantry up to assist the
Be on watch for
people we
enemy
freed
land.
from the
Must be
villagers.
preserved.
If we really wanted to, we could establish a supply depot,
Guarding the
but I'm not
cherry
going to take the
underground.
time to do that. We could establish a supply depot here, but I mean, we have like $30,000, so.
Yes, I
While we wait for them,
Good idea.
surprise!
Let's do some body work. We'll take him apart. Let's do some body work. We'll break him down.
Oh no, they went in the bunkers. Whatever will one guy with a bolt-action rifle in a bunker do? Be more concerned with damage.
Still run.
Destroy them
They
all.
can be recycled. We'll take him apart. Let's do some body work. We are going. We'll break him down.
No more tanks for you. No more supplies for you. Although,
It's fallen.
ow!
Hang on.
friendly fire, I guess?
Get in the fight.
Oh, well, fortunately for us,
Our way.
we have a bunch of spare technicals all ready to go, so I'm not going to worry about it too much.
Let's get in the fight. It's still
I want to
wrong.
send the technicals up here real quick, because I did notice...
We are going.
We have found a secret way. It's poorly guarded.
So, again, you're not supposed to go this way either, although it's not like you can actually get there either. Or you can't get to the dam, rather.
Let's do some bodywork. They can be
One
recycled.
is fallen.
Our clan is strong. Fear nothing.
Oh no, another technical. What will I do? I'll just replace it with one of the technicals we picked up earlier.
What do you want?
So now we will use the Scorpion rockets on our tanks to deal with the nukes. Because those, if you're too close to those nukes when they go off, they will, they'll damage your,
The higher order.
here you go. So we can
The
send,
way is clear. Nothing will stop us. We fear nothing. Let's get in the fight. Float it.
in the meantime, while they deal with the command center,
Hang on.
we can send these guys to clear our path.
We have the dam in our sight.
Out of my vehicle, all of you. Let's do some bodywork. Let's do some bodywork. No lack of courage.
There we go.
Infidel. This is good. Our way is through.
Go, my army. Go. I like how these guys kind of just waddle with the rocket launcher. Prepare to be liberated by the Global Liberation Army. And you'll see what that liberation entails shortly.
They can be recycled. Good idea. We'll break them down. Let's do some bodywork. They can be recycled. We'll take them apart.
Such is the fate of our enemies. Ruin and death. Behold, doom has come to our enemies. Like a tide, we shall sweep over them and drown them in their own greed and evil.
Malicious war crimes and human rights violations. The ISIS of 2003, everyone.
Ah, that will teach the Chinese.
So we can see we made a lot of units, but we didn't lose a lot. China lost a hell of a lot, so we're getting basically the same KD that we did when we were playing as the Chinese, at least at the start of the campaign. By the end of the Chinese campaign, we were a bit more evenly matched. But so yeah, that's your introduction to the GLA, and actually our next couple of missions are going to be pretty similar, where we just kill a bunch of civilians for their money and the UN aid that they have received. So, like I said, this is one of my favorite campaigns because you get to be the bad guy and you are legitimately bad. I mean, you'd be hard pressed to find a company who would be willing to publish something like this in the current year. So, I mean, just look at the controversy when EA tried to reboot Medal of Honor, that series. They originally had the Op4 in multiplayer called the Taliban, and there was a huge outcry over that, and they were forced to rename it Op4, even though they are still essentially the Taliban. So, I mean, that just goes to show how sensitive some of this is. And, I mean, not only that, but just some of the stereotypes, too, like the bomb truck driver going, ah, you know, and stuff like that. The nationalism focus of the Chinese. So, I like this game. It's politically incorrect, but it's hella fun. So with that, thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for next time, and we'll see you then.